FBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the KFFL.
Boy, howdy, has it been a minute for the KFFL. We are finally back in action. Holy cow, it's been quite some time, a lot of contract negotiations. Me and Dynamite Mike Howard really lobbied for several extra digits on this paycheck, and we got it, everybody. And that's what took so long for us to be here. And now we're back. You know, the whole season had to be put on hold because of us and our paychecks, but I wouldn't have it any other way. You are joined here on the KindaFunny broadcasting station by me, Coach Cortez, and my longtime associate, been with him for the last 40 years of my life, Dynamite Mike Howard. How are you doing today, Mike?
Coach, great to be back with you. So happy about you and I getting paid. It's all about cashing in those checks. And I'll tell you what, it's been a great little off season for you and I. We've been carrying the broadcast for Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth, and we're finally getting paid, and we're back in the saddle together. I've been on a long peyote road trip with Aaron Rodgers, and let me tell you what, I've seen some shit.
I mean, I gotta tell you, Dynamite, I'm really shocked that a lot of people had to let me know and inform me that it's actually Dynamite. It's actually Mike Tirico who's doing the Collinsworth. Yeah, I thought this whole time, I thought, what happened to Al Michaels and stuff? No, it's Mike Tirico, Dynamite. It is Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth because of the whole Amazon mix-up. You know, the thing that people need to understand, though, is like, if it doesn't involve us, it doesn't matter. You know?
No. You and I are the dynamic duo that people want to see. And I'll tell you what, I'm so glad that you fought for us to get more money. And if we could ask for even more money, because I have spent all my money already, Coach. Right. So more money, the better for us in the broadcast booth.
And then I'm going to need you to stop banging on the table because it's getting picked up quite a bit.
I need you to know I'm banging on this table today. Okay?
I appreciate
Big play,
it.
Boom.
I appreciate
missed shot, boom.
I really appreciate the aggression that you're showing right now. But first, before we get to the action, we got to go to the Wendy's Sim It Forward right here because we got to get into the action, Dynamite. And we're going to jump forward towards the next quarter. And we're back in action once again. Quarterback Nick the Pick Scarpino.
Yes.
Has often showed the past couple of weeks maybe he doesn't got the stuff anymore as he throws a little short pass to Andy Cortez, wide receiver, superstar, handsome as all hell, super tall, ripped, a dong.
A lot of people say my best friend.
Big old dong.
Coach Cortez, I don't know. A lot of people saying he's my best friend.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
We go back to Nick Scarpino. Let's highlight this really quick. A lot of people say he's too old. He doesn't have it in him. He's been thawed out from ice from the 1950s, and he just can't compete in today's age. But we've seen that the defense and the lackluster offense that we've seen these past couple weeks can still pay off to wins, and that's what we're here for, is getting wins in Carolina. And I think San Francisco can do just that.
Absolutely, Dynamite. And it's a pleasure to be back here in the booth with you. It was a long contract holdout, but we are back and ready to call this Niners action. And after this, we have a lot of weeks to catch up on. So because of our, you know, I wouldn't say selfishness. I would say looking out for our families, Dynamite. You know, we have to look out for our friends and families with these paychecks. And after this, you and I will be headed on a flight to Atlanta because after tonight's game, or today's afternoon game where the Niners were here in Carolina, we'll be heading out to Atlanta to go play against the Falcons as there's 2 drops directly in a row by Deebo Samuel. And that's going to result in a 4th down with a punt by the boss baby, Barrett Courtney.
Yeah, it's a very busy week as we head down to the Dirty South after this one. A nice little road trip for you and I, but once again, I have 6 children, Cortez, and I'm paying a lot of money to those beautiful kids, and I need more money. So the more broadcasts, the better for us.
How many was that once again?
That is 6 children.
Wow.
6 children.
Because you told me, you know, the other night at
Susie,
dinner.
There's Timmy, there's Tommy. Yeah, uh-huh.
We had a celebration dinner when we got our contract renewal. You told me you had 5. That was about 2 weeks ago. What happened? What?
You know, I came to light that I have a new child. His name is Derek.
Discoveries.
Lives in Kansas City. We're finding children as we go.
Derek in Kansas City. It's like
hey, Derek, it's your daddy.
Hey, Derek. Shout out to you, Derek. How old is Derek now, Dynamite?
Derek, just a 3-year-old beautiful bundle of joy. Derek, I miss you. I love you. Probably won't be coming home for a couple years, so we'll see you soon, Derek.
3 years old. Wow. Well, I'm sure you'll see him when he's entering kindergarten. Can't wait to see little Derek at maybe KFFL season 2028. Is this going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, who in the real NFL, Christian McCaffrey got traded to your kind of funny 49ers. But here in the KFFL, there have been no roster changes. I, as the controller of all, have decided to not make that roster change go through, as that's an incompletion by kind of funny best friend Adam Love, who is quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. Once again, for those of y'all who don't know what the hell is even going on here, this is the KFFL, where I decided to create all of Kind of Funny on the Kind of Funny 49ers, including old man Nick Scarpino you're seeing right here. And then I decided to create about 50 to 60 more gaming personalities all across the internet. And with you all's help, I was able to create about 130 of you all. A lot of you all donated money to get into the league, and now you're here. And that's a handoff. That's going to be a punt return, rather, from Anthony Esquivel. That's going to be a first down, I believe.
Yes, Ant-Man, one of the toughest running backs here in the league. And you bring up Christian McCaffrey on the opposite side of the gridiron here. And these are going to be 2 running backs looking to blast that hole each and every time they get the ball and just pound those holes and those gaps whenever they can, Coach Cortez.
Is that how you got that many kids out there, Dynamite? Just
I've been pounding holes since 1987.
Holy shit. I don't know if we could say that on this network. And that's going to be a batted down ball to cornerback Jackson. 2nd and 10 here for these Niners. And Scarpino takes a snap, throws down the middle, pass caught by Deebo Samuel. 3rd and 3 and a 3rd and short here. Scarpino's 3 of 6 on the day with a couple of incompletions. Could be first game jitters. That looks like that's going to be looks like it's going to be a false start by Jonathan Aguirre, kind of funny best friend.
Tough right there. You know, you just kind of miss up the count and doesn't go your way. But I will say, little pitch and catch. That's what we want to see from old man Nick Scarpino. Start off small and then go deep with the deep ball. But this is a good start right now. 3 and 6, 50%. I'm not mad at that from our starting quarterback.
And a pass out to the left to Ant-Man. That's going to be a first down, but it looks like there's a flag on the play. We'll wait to see what the referees say. Roughing the passer on the Panthers.
Big one right there.
That's going to be on Marquise Haynes Sr. We'll go ahead and deny that penalty. That's going to be a first down for our kind of funny 49ers. And here's a handoff to Ant-Man, stuffed immediately for a gain of 1. Ant-Man's had a bit of a surprising year so far, Dynamite. A undrafted running back out of San Antonio, Texas. He's about 33 years old. That's a fumble. I think he was down, though. Call that shit down, ref.
Might have to throw out a challenge flag. We're going to have to go to Coach Xavier Woods on the sideline to see if he will challenge this fumble here. Deebo, I believe, just going to kind of drop the ball. Knee might have been down there. That's going to be a challengeable play, but I don't see the red flag out there yet, as it looks like Adam Love, QB for Carolina.
Throw the fucking
come
flag!
Out and snap this ball. It's Carolina football.
They got to review every turnover, Dynamite. They got to review every turnover. And thank God for that, Dynamite, because I'll tell you what. I have a 6 game parlay, and I did not have Ayuk as the first fumble of the Niners game.
Have you been betting on our own team?
I have.
Man, I didn't know you could do that, but I've been betting a lot as well. Been betting a lot of first scores in the NBA. Andy Cortez. A lot of parlays. Put about 7 of them together. You put down 5, maybe you win $1 million. You know, I'm trying.
Awesome.
Derek in Kansas City, that's going to go to your college fund, kiddo.
Derek, that's all you, little boy. That's all you, little boy. Here's a first down run by Ant-Man. Kind of funny, best friend Ant-Man in the chat. It's a 1st and 10 for these Niners, and we're pushing right now, Dynamite. This is exactly what you want to see. I was worried having all of those weeks off, nearly a month off from the Kind of Funny Football League. How would these players play today? And we decided what better way than to make them play 2 games in one day. We're going to be playing
a doubleheader.
Yeah, a little doubleheader for the boys today. Really get those muscles back in training. Any concussions, no big deal. We just shake it off. And here's a little halfback screen for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for the Niners. Minute 40 left in the first quarter.
Not bad. First trip here into the red zone, Coach Cortez. And we'll see what Nick Scarpino and this San Francisco 49ers offense is going to drop. Looks to go back to the running game. And Ant-Man so far 5 rushes for 21 yards. He's looking to get his footing here as the first quarter soon to wrap up with only 60 seconds left.
3rd and 5 for the Niners. Ayuk in motion and Scarpino surveying the field. That's going to be a drop pass by Brandon Ayuk.
That's tough right there, and that's going to lead to a field goal. That is not what you want out of this situation, getting blessed after the forced fumble turned back over, and you want to get 7, but we'll take 3 here in Carolina to kick off the first quarter.
It's going to be a field goal down in the middle of the uprights by Tim, the lower limb Geddes, number 69. He's excited to get back into the action. He's been worn up that hamstring for the past month. There's a run back by number 12. Don't have him on my roster sheet, Dynamite, but God bless him.
God bless him. That was a huge hit by number 2, Squid Banks right there. Squid Banksy getting a little inky with a big hit, and I like that a lot.
Once again, quarterback Adam Love, kind of funny best friend, having a bit of a rough start to the season. But when all else fails, just hand it off to Christian McCaffrey, CMC, with a nice big gain on 1st down. And that's going to be the key to success. Not putting your team at an early disadvantage, getting them out there and giving them the 2nd and shorts, giving them the 3rd and 2s and the 2nd and 3s. Here's a play action pass by Adam Love.
We don't want that.
Drives out right and gets just absolutely nailed. That's going to be 99. Darth Hennert, kind of funny best friend. Big quarterback sack on Adam Love. That's the kind of progress you want to see from Darth Hennert, who has kind of been middling on this roster, hasn't exactly found their spot. We head into the second quarter, Dynamite. That flew by, Dynamite. That flew by, I'll tell you what.
That one flew by right there. We got 3 out of it, but of course, we want to highlight the defense, right? You talk about Christian McCaffrey and Adam Love in the backfield right now, Coach. And that is where this 49ers needs to shine. The defense has been questionable so far. We've seen some shine from, of course, cool Greg Geddes and Blessing Adeoye Jr. We've seen a little bit of Joey, but not much of gruesome Greg Miller on that D-line. You talk about Darth Hennert. You have not seen that D-line really step up, and that's where they need to get it done, is in the trenches today. Those 2 big dogs need to get it done, or else they're going to be pissing on the side of the porch like small puppies.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Dynamite. Couldn't have said it better myself. Pissing on the side of the porch like small puppies. We head into the second quarter, 3rd and 14, and that's going to be a pass incomplete by Adam Love, and we're going to punt the ball off. Luckily, we're getting the ball back. Big punt on the right-hand side. That's going to be caught out of bounds. And here comes Ant-Man, looking to command the season. Once again, having a fantastic year so far.
Fantastic start.
One of the better rushing attacks on the season. Scarpino checking out this defense, trying to see if anything he learned in scouting can be applied here. And that's almost intercepted. Passing complete. Looked like he threw that a bit behind wide receiver Andy Cortez. Scarpino throws in the middle of the field. Caught by Ant-Man, brushes off 2 tacklers.
Woo!
And that's the kind of effort you want to see from a young running back right there. Brushing off tacklers, telling them to get the hell out of my way. I'm rushing down for a 1st down. Yeah. Great downfield blocking by Andy Cortez. Got a big dump truck booty, you know?
Big old dump truck booty they want to grab a hold of, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Tiny Tina, one of my daughters out there, loves Andy Cortez. He's a heartthrob, heartbreaker out there.
And Ant-Man says that, Andy, the interception should be fixed by now from EA. Thank God. We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Okay. We'll
Not feeling a whole lot of confidence in EA.
You got to be pleased right now. I mean, old man Nick Scarpino has not gone back to the pass much right now. Sitting at 8-13, halfway through the second, heading towards halftime. And we really haven't seen the throw from this San Francisco offense. It's been all running so far, with Ant-Man trying to do his best, sitting at about 27 yards. So something's got to break free. Something's got to break loose for this offense right now.
2nd and 9. Scarpino drops back, throws down the middle, caught by Deebo Samuel. No, that's caught by Brandon Ayuk. It's 3rd and 2. You're in field goal range right now, but let's keep pushing forward. Because I'll tell you what, I have about $300,000 from this new contract we just signed, Dynamite, on a first score by Ant-Man.
Oh, first score by Ant-Man right there. Well, let's find out. That was a big bust through the gut right there. And I like how you're using your new contract money. Gamble it all away, Coach Cortez. I love that. You and I, we shouldn't be left with a bunch of money from these contracts items.
Dynamite, the way I look at it, you're not taking this to hell or heaven with you. All right? You got to use it while you got it. You're not rezzing. You do get a little res and you have money the next time. There's no new game plus, you know? First and 10.
Scarpino, no Ant-Man behind him. That's got to be worrying for you in this bet right now.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too great about it right now.
Nobody in the backfield.
You better not. Oh, fuck. Oh,
there
shit.
There it is.
Touchdown Niners. Oh, shit. Wowee. Let me double check some numbers on my end, because I've got to I'm not sure if the bank is how they operate on Sundays. I might be able to cancel this quickly, Mike.
I still owe money to the society. I once gambled a little bit on PGA, and unfortunately couldn't put my money where my mouth is, and I still owe money to certain PGA golf courses around the virtual world that I'm not allowed to.
What the fuck is the society, Dynamite? What the hell
society, you know, I tried to join the society. They didn't let me in.
I'm not too sure exactly what you're talking about right there, but that's going to be a touchdown by the Niners, 10-0. Coming off a really tough loss about a month ago, if you remember, Dynamite. It feels like it was eons ago. Heartbreaker that the Niners suffered. We're looking to get back on track, because this team has high hopes. This roster is loaded. They shouldn't be losing to teams like they have been losing to. And
honest to God, Coach, I thought we were undefeated. I came into this game thinking, I don't remember a loss. I haven't seen a loss yet, so that is news to me here in the broadcast booth.
Let me catch you up here, Dynamite. There was the game where Nick Scarpino threw 4 interceptions, and the Niners somehow won.
Still won. I remember that game.
The following game, very different results from Nick Scarpino, and they lost. So that's sort of the troubling stuff they're dealing with. Yeah, I wish I could tell you.
Where were we?
Wish I could tell you.
Don't remember what city we were in for that one.
I've been on about 17 benders since the last game. That's going to be a flag. Holding on the Panthers offense. So far, quarterback Adam Love 0 for 3. You got to wonder, is that the quarterback's fault, or is the offensive scheme, is the offensive coach just not giving them a whole lot to work with? That's going to be a pass completed for a gain of 6. 1 of 4 for 5 yards. That's got to be one of the worst quarterback lines I've ever seen going into a second quarter. 1 of 4 for 5 yards.
Tough first half right now for Adam Love. But on the flip side, our San Francisco 49ers, this is exactly what you want to see. The defense clutching it up right now, really making it tough to get a pass off. Can they stop the run, though, with CMC, as you spoke about before? Looks like he will go back and try to throw one. And unfortunately, big old gap in the defense there.
Nice catch right there by wide receiver 88. They're not on my roster sheet, so I don't know who the hell that was, Dynamite. But God bless him, you know.
God bless him.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have the right roster sheet over there, Coach. I'm worried about you.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Dynamite. I really rushed this morning when I realized, oh, shit, I didn't write down any of the goddamn rosters. This could be a nightmare for me. That could have been wide receiver number 5. Give me some credit. I only write down the first 4 wideouts. That could have been number 5. Unless there's a big injury I'm unaware of. But that was a run by Christian McCaffrey once again. I got him on the roster sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Better make sure of that.
These week 5 games over here, we got Indianapolis 4-1 taking the win over the Broncos. Broncos country, let's ride. Of course, I don't know if you know, Andy Cortez. Coach, I was on the plane with Russell Wilson while we were practicing some calisthenics. I was higher than high on some peyote, and we were just out there stretching, getting limber.
Really?
On a nice long plane flight. It was incredible.
Really tough to take. I gotta assume that's tough to take that on a flight because that's a continental flight, Mike. You're flying to London.
You do that before, you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I gotta assume that high lasts a decent amount.
It lasted the whole time.
That'll last the whole way. Matt Batson asked a great question in chat. Why were you on the plane?
I've been invited to all the team games. You know what I mean? A lot of people want Mike.
A lot of morale.
Yeah, exactly. They want me part of it.
Adam Love with a deep pass on the right side of the field. That's going to be out of bounds. 4th and 13. So far, big fucking snooze fest here in Carolina as the punt is off by Johnny Hecker. That's going to be, that's a bad bounce for the Niners.
Perfect punt right there. Bad bounce for the squad.
Bad bounce for the Niners right there. And you notice in that Colts-Broncos game, kind of funny best friend Triantafello. I'm blanking on the first name. Looking to have a big day over there. Looked like they had a gigantic game. Hopefully got their contract a little bumped up a little bit. Add a little couple digits like me and Mike did, you know. Here we go. Scarpino drops back. Throws deep left. That's going to be dropped by Brandon Ayuk.
Really going to Brandon Ayuk this week right here. Seems to be that's the pitch and catch. Going away from Andy Cortez, along with Deebo Samuels. Just a lot of 11 on your screen today.
A pass deep. That's going to be caught by George Kittle. Deep on the left side of the field. 1st and 10. As Kittle is a grown man. He's a grown man. Did you see this really funny clip of him, Dynamite? Where he went out for a pass. This is a real clip on TikTok. He's running out. He pretended he was getting the ball. He fake jumped up, and the defender that was on him jumped up with him, and Kittle was like, I got you. And it's like, that's a playful dude. I like that. That's a playful dude right there. I'm glad I have him on my, that's a guy I can have a beer with, you know?
Yep. He's great to have beers with. He loves to throw them back.
Scarpino,
right type of man.
From midfield, throw in deep left, way the fuck out of bounds. Wow. Where the hell was that going? Holy cow. 2nd and 10 for your Kinda Funny 49ers. You're watching and listening courtesy of the Kinda Funny broadcasting station. 50 seconds left in the first half. This game has flown by. I made the game short. I didn't expect it to be this short, Dynamite.
I mean, you know, they're chewing a lot of clock up there, coach, is what's going on here in Carolina. We have figured out that the offense is not firing on all cylinders the way that they wanted to start off this first half. And so they're just chewing up the clock as we speak. But they are in scoring position on the opposite side. Let's see if they can get 3 out of this one minimal.
Scarpino throws right short. That pass is going to be dropped once again by Ayuk. How many drops are there going to be on the day?
So many.
I might need to go back in there and tune some stuff. It seems like passes are being dropped left and right. It's going to be a first down by Brandon Ayuk. Timeout called by the Niners. Oh, Xbox went into a little standby thing right there. Screen got dark. Rough day for the Steelers, says Matt Batson. I didn't notice the bottom left or the bottom ticker, but I got to assume that maybe Ray Narvaez is out there. Ooh, my goodness.
2 interceptions on the day for Ray. Unfortunate for him, 161 on the passing yards. And it's all Buffalo all day there as Josh Allen pops off for 4 TDs and 1 interception, 300-plus yards.
Nice receiving day by Kinda Funny best friend Nathaniel Postel as the Niners call their final timeout. 46 seconds left here in the first half.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see right here. I mean, you had plenty of time to try to score, and now you got to get one and then hustle out for the field goal if you need it.
And that pass is just out of the reach of Deebo Samuel. Will they go for the touchdown, Dynamite? 12 seconds left. They're going to elect to kick a field goal. And Tim the lower limb Getty's looking to put him up. by 13. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 13-0 here, closing in on the end of the first half for these Niners. And Tim the lower limb Getty's looking really strong out there. Legs as thick as tree trunks, Dynamite.
Yeah, real thick legs, really veiny and muscular, but a great 2 field goals for him. Really poor block management from Xavier Woods and Nick Scarpino behind the center. Wasting about 2 minutes there in the opponent's territory, not being able to convert for a touchdown. That's going to haunt them here in the second half if this Carolina team finally figures it out.
No idea why they'd call a timeout right here, Dynamite.
Gotta
Weird
waste
choice.
them. You got them, you got to use them. Got to use them.
I mean, you just, at this point, you're just going to call another run play. Unless you're going deep, unless we see a Hail Mary here. Oh, it looks like that we are going to get a bit of a Hail Mary. Adam Love throws deep.
On him.
Where the fuck was that?
To absolutely nobody.
And we head into the second half here, and quarterback Nick Scarpino looking just curmudgeoned, and he's just kind of barely alive out there, Dynamite.
Yeah, he is. He's kind of putting it together here, just kind of hobbling around. Hopefully in this doubleheader, maybe he catches fire later on in the evening game.
Absolutely, Dynamite. Is let's see around the league. It's 14-14 tied. Going into the second half, Kyler Murray not doing too great with Modern Warfare 2 out, Dynamite.
Nah, looking like a great, exciting game, though, in the desert.
Let's see here. We got, again, the Steelers getting absolutely trounced by the Bills. Not what you want to see, but a great day by Nathaniel Postel. And here in New Orleans, that's the Xbox squad getting destroyed by KindaFunny best friend Aaron Zaror. 4 TDs of Phil Spencer, 9 of 22 with 3 picks. Holy shit, what a bad day that is, Dynamite.
It's been a tough season for Team Xbox out there. It's been a bad year. No exclusives, no wins. No wins in general, y'all. It's a tough time out there for an Xbox fan.
Really, really rough out there if you've been rooting for the Xbox squad. You never want as a quarterback to have 22 attempts, Dynamite, and single-digit completions. That just looks bad on the eyes, you know what I mean? That just doesn't look good to the eyes. Now, let's just simulate forward all the way. Thank you once again. You are joining us, courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station here in San Francisco for your KindaFunny 49ers. And the kick is brought back to the 20-yard line. And I'm saying right now, Dynamite, I'm going to make the next game 10-minute quarters because this 8-minute quarters stuff, way too short. Way too short.
Coach says it's way too short, okay? He wants to spend some time here in the broadcast booth. That's where we get paid, and I appreciate that. But what I appreciate is our San Francisco 49ers holding Carolina here at home to a big old goose egg 0 right now. And the defense has shown up and played their role and kept Adam Love in the pockets and swallowed up at all times.
Nice pressure from the front 4 here in for these 49ers, and more pressure up the middle from Joey Takagami, but that's taken down. That's KindaFunny best friend Bill Barks, tight end, catching that pass on the left side of the field, defended by KindaFunny best friend Squid Banks. Great throw by Adam Love. And let's hope to see Adam Love get some more momentum here. Otherwise, this game's just going to be just ended right now. Might as well, you know?
Yeah, Squid Banks there blowing the coverage. Let's see if Adam Love, though, gets a little bit of energy off of that. This D-line has been giving him some pressure, but Christian McCaffrey, just that easy safety blanket that you always want in the backseat of your car.
Ooh, an injury timeout by Eric Flowers. You hate to see that. Left guard Eric Flowers heading into the sideline, heading into the tunnel. Pray to God for him and his family.
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to Eric Flowers. Shout out to the Flowers family. Candace Flowers. Here's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And Dynamite, as we call this next play, I have an update on Eric Flowers.
Oh, okay. Update on Aaron Flowers coming in.
I have an updated Eric Flowers. That's going to be a first down by Adam Love. Eric Flowers has gone missing, everybody. Apparently, Eric Flowers just ran out of the stadium. I'm not sure if he's ever going to be back. We hope to God that, there's nothing else too wrong with him. But, apparently, I heard that he doesn't like shitting inside of the stadium, Mike. And I can totally sympathize with that. I like shitting it in the comfort of my own house. So maybe he just had to go caca. Back to you.
Okay. Thank you so much there, Coach. Appreciate that sideline reporting on that injury timeout right there. We have now heard possibly could be finding a toilet to shit in that's not here in the stadium. I like that. I appreciate that.
You ever do that back in the day, Dynamite? I did that frequently at school when I was in college. Just like, I don't want to go dookie here. I'm going to go dookie at home.
I mean, Coach, as you know, Dynamite loves taking shits. I'll take shits all over the world, okay? I'm taking shits in the bus, in the team bus, on the team plane. I'm taking a shit in the stadium. General admission, too, just so you know. Not VIP shit like you and I are used to. I'm taking general admission doo-doos.
Dynamite loves taking shits. Here we go. That's a type of commentary and in-depth analysis we love to see here on the KFFL. And that's a nice rundown by free safety Jimmy Ward. Great pursuit, great legs, great motivation. 3rd and 5. And the Panthers looking to make this a little interesting here. 3rd and 5. Only 52 passing yards on the day. That's going to be a nice catch by wide receiver number 3, Robbie Anderson. Tackled by Squid Banks. Great to be there immediately as the pass is caught. But also just really nice to keep a hold of that ball. Sometimes you get hit immediately. I'd be terrified, Dynamite. If I knew someone's going to come hit me, I'd be dropping every damn ball on the planet.
No, Coach, you were one of the best to ever do it. I know it was all in your mind, but man, oh man. We look at the stat sheet. Those stats don't show. That doesn't show like that. But you got to give it up to Adam Love here. A nice reverse play here. It's going to get shut down on the edge by gruesome Greg Miller, which we love to see. But Adam Love caught some energy after you talked about it here. To kick off this second half, he is driving towards this San Francisco 49ers end zone. This defense needs to find a stop, possibly hold them to only 3 right now as we near the red zone.
Maybe I needed to light a little fire into that little butthole, Here's a pass, pitch and catch to, I don't know who the fuck that was. But 3rd and 4.
One second, Coach. I have an injury update. Eric Flowers said that his butthole had a little bit of light up, a little flare up. And that is what he is doing. He is shitting his brains out right now. Hopefully we'll return in the 4th quarter.
You cannot get... I've heard this from several people, several insiders, Adam Schefter, all the NFL insiders, Dynamite. You cannot get the Chipotle on Main Street here in Carolina. You can't do it, is what I've heard, and I got to assume that's what he did. Got to assume that's what he did right there.
Little spice to your beehole, they said right there.
Absolutely. Spice up your life. 1st and goal for the Panthers. Adam Love drops back, throws right, just kind of chucks it out of bounds, noticing that everybody's covered downfield. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal. Pass caught by KindaFunny best friend Bill Barks. 3rd and goal here for
Big stopping
Panthers.
Coming right now from this defense here in the goal line.
And right now this Niners defense is swarming them, Dynamite. They are all over the field. The athleticism on display, especially from cool Greg Geddes, Blessing Adeoye Jr., Andre Pondre, another KindaFunny best friend out there. And of course, you can't name the incredible defense without giving a shout out to strong safety, Snowbike Michael Howard.
Holding down the backside for everyone right there. Always there going over the top. And yeah, that is a strong defense performance, right? They led up 3, but only 3 there, Coach. And that's exactly what we want to see as Ant-Man and Nick Scarpino and the whole crew come back onto the field. You want to see a little more nitro rifle in this. We've seen Ant-Man really hold down the offense. Nick Scarpino afraid to throw the ball deep, going towards that safety blanket that is Brandon Ayuk. But no nitro rifle sightings thus far here in Carolina.
2nd and inches. And I'm getting kind of pissed off, Dynamite, because I took the over on nitro rifle having over 80 yards receiving.
That's part of your parlay right there.
I just sneezed. I hope that, did you maybe wipe off? I got some on your shirt. Maybe wipe that off on your jacket. Looks like I got some on there. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, right.
You know, I noticed that we're a little bit farther than we normally are. Get closer to me.
Like, right. Let me wipe that off real quick. Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem. No problem, Dynamite. That's going to be a nice run by Ant-Man. First down run. And we'll see if the Niners can put this game a little bit out of reach here for the Panthers.
Yeah, this will probably be the nail in the coffin if these Niners can score one more time. Find pay dirt. Nick Scarpino, though, still just kind of not existent. Kind of disappointed right now in our quarterback.
Well, after the last couple of performances, you just got to be happy he's not throwing the game away. At this point, is he at the point in his career where he's a game manager? Don't fuck up the game. You know, maybe you won't win it for him, but don't fuck it up for him. You know, that's an illegal block in the back, unfortunately, on our squad by Brandon Ayuk, who's having a rough day, Dynamite. Lots of drops there on the field, and a legal block in the back. Not going to be a great stat sheet for him.
Yeah, he's been the #1 target all day, but also just fucking up completely. A lot of dropped balls so far from him, but 14 of 25 right now from Nick Scarpino.
A great defensive play right there. I think that was kind of funny. Best friend Cannabis Dakota, who had a great sort of defensive play right there on the halfback screen. George Kittle catches that. That's going to be 3rd and 12. Right now, it looks like the Cardinals ended up beating the Eagles, Dynamite. And these Eagles looking really, really tough out there so far. The Cardinals ended up getting the win. Call of Duty be damned.
Man, me and Kyler Murray have been playing a lot of Call of Duty all week long. I'm going to tell you what. A lot of peyote, a lot of Doritos, a lot of Mountain Dew. Hours of Call of Duty with Kyler Murray. It's been insane. It's been an insane weekend.
You say it's smart to be taking peyote and playing video games?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what Aaron said. You know what I mean? Anything that Aaron says, you know Coach is following. You know Dynamite Mike is following.
I'm also just kind of worried that it seems like peyote is 90% of your diet at this point. I don't know if you know, you got to like mix in a lot of other stuff if you're going to be smoking that stuff, you know?
Aaron said you'll be fine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The loss of food intake and hunger and any sort of food consumption is fine, he says. I'll be
gotcha.
I'll be all right.
Well, this is going to be a first down by the Panthers after they got that punt. And here's going to be a Xbox One, it's a standby mode. 2nd and 1. And I'm getting worried right now, Dynamite, because we saw this the last time that the Niners lost, which is about 2 years ago at this point, where it seemed like the Niners had a pretty strong command of the game. And suddenly, you know, a little 3-and-out here, a little 3-and-out there, and by the time you know it, the other team is back in it immediately. That's going to be a first down rush by Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, you never want to leave the door open, Coach. Of course, you could smoke out the window, but if you leave the door open, somebody's bound to creep inside. And you don't want Christian McCaffrey creeping inside.
I was wondering where that analogy was going. I thought it was going to be another peyote reference, to be honest with you.
No. You just don't want to leave the door open, ladies and
Gotcha.
gentlemen. Lock your doors. Lock your doors at home.
Gotcha. I saw that analogy kind of working in the brain. I saw the gears turn as Adam Love drops back and throws left, caught by wide receiver Rashard Higgins, but there's going to be a flag on the play. That's going to be a hold on the Panthers.
Bring that back.
That's going to be Ikem Ekwonu. Ikem Ekwonu. I said it right the 4th time.
Very good.
And there's a rush up the middle. You never want to see your team rushing the ball on 2nd and 20. That's got to be kind of a bummer if you're a Panthers fan. As Adam Love drops back, throws left, caught by Christian McCaffrey, who is the absolute workhorse today. Because who else do you got on this squad besides kind of funny best friend Bill Barks?
Heard Adam Love last week was asking for a trade. Carolina said no trade. We got nobody to give you, no weapons to get. And Adam Love is going to have to make the best out of what he's gotten. Somehow turns that 1st and 20 to a first down after just 3 plays there. The San Francisco defense got so many gaps, so many holes, looking like Swiss cheese out here, Coach.
That's going to be a first down pass from Adam Love to Will Fuller. Is it Fuller V or Fuller the fifth? I don't know. I like Fuller V. That sounds cool.
Oh, Fuller.
I also like that the tight end's name is a sentence, Mike. Bill Barks.
Bill Barks.
Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
I was waiting for that. Adam Love drops back and throws, and passes caught by number 3, Robbie Anderson, for a first down, and they're getting close, Dynamite, to making this game interesting here.
We're leaving the door open. I just spoke about it. You don't want to leave the door open here. Playing away in Carolina, and it's going to fall on this man's shoulders right here. We're getting the zoom in. Nick Scarpino and Coach Xavier Woods going to need to come together and somehow get this offense moving, because if they have another 4 and out after what could be a possible score here, you're going to have a ball game on your hands here.
Uh-oh, and that's going to be a touchdown to number 88, who is still not on my roster, but that's Terrace. That's got to be a typo, Madden. Unless his name really is Terrace. I'd assume it'd be Terrence, you know?
Okay.
Terrace. Terrace. Fuck.
Terrace Jones.
No, his name is Terrace. Interesting. All right.
Okay.
Well, there it is. Touchdown. 13-10. You hear the little Panthers in the back, a little Panther. You hear that sound in the background, Dynamite?
Keep pounding, they like to say here. Keep pounding flesh here in Carolina, y'all.
Terrace Marshall. That's an interesting name. Never heard that. I would like it more. Oh, and here's a nice run back by number 83. That's kind of funny. Best friend, Agustin Gonzalez. I'd like the name more if it was spelled differently. If it was like Terris, Terrace. But the fact that it's spelled like, you know, like it's a noun, the word terrace. What is terrace actually? Chad, can you give me the definition for terrace?
That's where Bruno Mars is smoking. On the terrace. I'm looking at a beautiful story in my mind about him smoking out the window.
Gotcha. A level paved area or platform next to a building, a patio or a veranda. Thank you.
He's on the veranda.
Thank you to Falcons quarterback Matt Batson. And we'll see Matt Batson in action right after this, because we're heading on the PJ to Atlanta after this, Dynamite.
Yeah, I might poop on the PJ too.
Oh.
I'm eating a lot of food here in Carolina. I'm off of peyote for the broadcast, so that means my hunger is back, and I'm probably gonna shit in this PJ.
Holy shit! Okay, you took the keep pounding to a different, you took that to a different level, because I'm pounding them chicken wings down my throat, you know, down my gullet. How many can I fit in there, you know? And here's a drop back by Adam Love.
They punted with about 60 seconds after eating up some clock. So Nick Scarpino and the team did absolutely nothing, as usual. Your San Francisco 49ers looking to possibly lose this game that they were in full control of in the whole first half here in Carolina. 2-minute warning right now. And Adam Love and the team here at home are on about the 33. And our defense needs to step up, or we're going to take another L for our what I thought to be an undefeated season, but turns out we have lost a number of games here.
We lost the last game, Dynamite. Yes, we did lose the last game. And what I will say is, I think the AI is maybe trained to drop the ball more, because we've seen Ayuk drop the ball at least 5 times today. And that's just awful right there. Adam Love under pressure takes the sack
my God,
by number 97, the MAGA boy, Nick Bosa.
Tough. It's tough to get excited about him still.
Really tough, yeah. Can't be a fan of him, honestly.
Maybe if he wants to pay for Dakota, my child's graduation funds and college, that would be great. You know what I mean?
Was your kid named Dakota? I thought it was something else earlier.
Well, there could be another kid I haven't introduced to yet.
You're about to give me number 7, huh?
Yeah.
4th and 13. This could be the game right here. Dynamite pass deep right, and that is going to be broken up broken up by number 36, Cool Greg Geddes.
Wow, that is massive from Cool G, who was traded just weeks ago to get back on the squad, and that is going to save the game there. What a defensive stop from him.
Well, we got a minute left. Let's not count them out. Let's not count out what the Niners can do here. We've seen Nick Scarpino just absolutely shit the bed before. 1st and 10, a minute left to go. Panthers have 2 of their timeouts here in Panthers territory, and that's going to be the game. A nice run, 15-yard run by Ant-Man on the right side of the field. Panthers are forced to call a timeout.
Ant-Man has found those holes, and he has plunged them all evening long here in Carolina. Very impressed with Ant-Man's performance. He's going to be our player of the game. Your Dynamite's player of the game right there.
Oh, wow.
And, Ant-Man.
Did you get that sponsored, Dynamite? You got that sponsored?
Tip of the nod right there from
Domino's Dynamite, play of the game.
Ooh, call Domino's up right now. They'll give you free chicken wings. Tell them Dynamite sent you.
I think you're going to say free spaghetti. we don't have spaghetti, sir. Thank you, Domino's, for that sponsorship. I'm looking to get a little bit of cut of that, so let's find out if we can maybe do like a, I don't know, like an acai bowl or something like that. Let's try to get some menu item for me. And Niners are going to kick a field goal, I guess.
Wow. It makes you question what is going on down there on the play call. Xavier Woods says,
got
you know
money
what,
on
let's
what?
stick it to him.
Coach Austin Creed, what you got money on right now, okay? What was the fucking, what team do you have money on? Did you have a certain over or under right there? But they're going to call a field goal, and that's going to be a bad beat for people who maybe had a 13-10 finish in this game, because that game ends 16-10 here in Carolina. Quarterback Adam Love looking absolutely devastated. Not a whole lot of help out there for the young quarterback, though, Dynamite.
Yeah, he had a really tough one right there. As you can see, rushing yards 27 right there. The backfield, Christian McCaffrey just not getting it done. Defense played well, left the door open, but you know what? We were able to close it on a great defensive stop from Cool Greg Geddes.
And we have an interview here with quarterback Adam Love, who's in the Twitch chat right now. It says, I hate this team. Could be looking for a trade. Could be looking for a trade. Quarterback Adam Love, who had 202 yards on the day. And we look at Nick Scarpino with an abysmal 55% completion percentage. Yes. Holy shit, 180 yards. Awful stat line from quarterback Nick Scarpino, but no interceptions, and that's really the key takeaway here, Dynamite.
Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week, Coach. It's great to see him back. Keeping the ball in our possession is step number one. Let's see if tonight, when we go down to the dirty, if he can play any better, because, of course, Atlanta is going to look to have a quarterback showdown with the one, the only Matty Ice, a.k.a. Matty Batwing, a.k.a. Matty Take Flight, a.k.a. Mr. Batson, Matt Batson.
And looks like Andy Cortez, J.D. Neal also pointed out Andy Cortez had 1 reception for 5 yards. Yes, looking for a trade soon, I've heard. Looking for a trade soon. But we'll see you in just a bit, gamers, when me and Michael hop on a little PJ out to Atlanta. We'll see you soon. Mike. Mike.
Coach.
Hey, did they bring food yet?
Coach, I haven't seen any food, but I'm playing Candy Crush. I'm having a great time on my Candy Crush iPad over here. My kids taught me how to play this. My 8th kid. I don't know if I've introduced you to little Susie yet, but Susie got me addicted to Candy Crush. I am in debt to Candy Crush, Coach.
Which kid? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
You can't. Little Susie taught me how to play Candy Crush.
Gotcha. Yeah. Honestly, Dynamite, I thought when we said a PJ, we'd be like. I thought we'd be on a small, kind of like private jet. I didn't think we'd be just on a 747. You know.
Coach, I've spent a lot of money in the past week after our contract negotiations. I did not think we had to pay for our own flights, so we're sitting economy from now on. We sit economy. That's what they said. No more.
Okay. All right, understandable. All right, I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you when we touch down. Did you check bags?
Coach, yeah. I got about 3 bags.
3?
3 bags.
Fuck, why?
Lot of outfits. I'm going partying. I'm gonna go out and party.
Okay.
Find a new lady.
Okay, in Atlanta. All right. Sounds good. All right, I'll see you in a bit.
KFBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the KFFL.
In Atlanta, as me and Dynamite are here. We were muted for the first 20 seconds, but sometimes you got tech issues because we didn't bring all of our equipment, nor did we bring any of our production team to Atlanta, Mike, because the whole plane, it was a little bit expensive to get just you and me for the plane.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand. It was a private jet, but like we were in economy seating because we had the whole jet. So we had a lot of room to just stretch out and do activities, you know.
Yeah,
so,
that's what we were doing the high knees in. We were doing a lot of high knees, but Mike had kind of conked out for a little bit.
A lot of people know, Coach, Atlanta known for their just awful service, right? They just don't want to take care of us here in the broadcast booth. They give us shitty microphones. They never take care of us. There's no craft food section here. No bathroom in sight. I mean, come on, Atlanta, help us out here.
Oh, shit. Looks like we're still in Carolina. Fucking turn around real quick. Everybody turn around, because I think we're still there. Pretend you didn't see any of this. It looks like we're still in, hey, we're in Atlanta now. Oh, no, wait, shit. This is the Niners game. Fuck. We're supposed to be in Atlanta. Shit. Hold on. Let me just, change the background to Atlanta Dynamite, if you don't mind. All right. There we go. Fuck, I may not have that file. I may not have that file. I thought I had that file. Let's just head to the game. Let's head to the field. As we're here in Atlanta for sure. Yeah, get your little, get your little, oh, you brought your wardrobe change right there, Dynamite. Get your wardrobe
I'm expecting
change going.
a big one here, so I wanted to get a little loose, get a little hot for Hotlanta today. See a lot of people in the crowd I want to say hello to, so just want to make sure
a lot of celebrities out there, yeah.
A lot of celebrities in town for today's matchup. Of course, we're looking at a quarterback duel as Matt Batwing comes out onto the field. Really excited about Batson hitting the field here.
Matty Ice coming out here for Atlanta. Having a decent season so far, 5 TDs and 3 picks so far on the year. Hoping to really show up and show out today for this Atlanta crowd. And we'll be right back because we're gonna head to the Doritos Spicy Nacho Sim It Forward segment where we sim the game forward towards the next quarter. And we'll see how Matt Batson does today, Dynamite. Kind of a rough season so far, even though I said he was doing okay earlier. He drops back, throws down the middle, caught by number 84. That's going to be... I don't have him on my stat sheet.
Yeah, he's deep in the roster right there. But
I may have fucked up somebody on the stat sheet, Dynamite. I'm not too sure. That's caught by number 19. Not on the stat sheet either.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did I just completely ruin this roster? Who was number 19, Dynamite? I'm not sure. Oh, that was... Wait, was that 19? I don't know. Kind of a rough day. I mean, that 5 mile jet lag, Dynamite, you know. Fucking jet lag
like
right
I said,
now.
Atlanta does not take care of us broadcasters. They have a Chick-fil-A here in the stadium, but it is closed every single time we appear here. I don't know when I will ever get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, but it doesn't seem like it's reality.
And actually, I'm being informed that 84 is Cordero Patterson. That's right. Number 84
wow.
is the running back, Dynamite. Really weird. Really weird. And 80,
okay.
That's Rory Powers right there of RKG fame, who looks like they may have caught it, but Niners challenge anyway. See what the call is here on the field. Gene Sterator, what'd you think? He nodded at me no. I'm not sure what he's saying, Dynamite. He just nodded no. Not sure why. That looks like that pass is going to be completed. Or incomplete. I'm not quite sure. He caught it. 2nd and 3. Handoff to Cordell Patterson. Big hole up the center for a first down. And Dynamite, this Niners rush defense has not been as strong as they were in the first 3 weeks of the season. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. I'm not sure if it's a scheme difference, but he gets absolutely just knocked to the ground by number 23, Snowbike Michael
Coach,
Howard.
we know exactly what it is. It's the absence of Greg Miller down there on the D-line. He was supposed to hold down the edge. He was supposed to guide this line of Joey and beyond. And unfortunately, Greg Miller is absolutely nowhere to be seen this season. He has not lived up to that captain role here on the defensive side.
Do you think fatherhood changed him, man? Yeah.
That's why a lot are looking at the young Blessing Adeoye Jr. He is riled up. He's revved up. And he's really carried this defensive
He just
side.
got run by right there.
He just got run by,
Blessing got absolutely run by right there, unfortunately. And it's 1st and 10 here for the Falcons. Already in enemy territory at the 25-yard line. A handoff to Cordell Patterson. Another big hole to center. Taken down by number 1 free safety Jimmy Ward. And this guy having a big day so far, Dynamite. Having a big day.
8-4 right there. 8-4 coming out of the backfield. You're thinking he's a wide out, but no, technically a running back. But can we talk about this hair right now? These blonde highlights on this gentleman's hair right now is truly incredible.
You see that? This guy, got a little baseball cap on.
Yeah, I think to myself, I say, Coach, what do I need to do? And holy smokes, Coach, you are so fucking talented. You make Sonic right there with the Wow.
2nd and 6 for the Falcons, and they're threatening an early score immediately. Gotta hope that the Niners can do something here to stop this dynamic offense. That's a pass caught by number 19. Is that Calvin Ridley? Who is that? Tate? They're not even on my... there's got to be somebody who's hurt or something, because Tate wasn't even on the depth chart. I got to assume last week somebody got hurt, and they scored. Auden Tate said, shut the fuck up, Andy. I'm going to score a touchdown.
Wow, you're going to know his name, Coach. You're going to know his name.
We weren't even watching out for this wide receiver, and I got to assume, Dynamite, that wide receiver, Alex J. Sandoval, KindaFunny best friend, may have gotten hurt last week because they're not starting right now. I haven't seen them on the field yet.
May have been traded as well. Never know. Could have been traded.
And the point after touchdown is good. 7-0 by these Falcons. An immediate score. Way to set the tone for this Atlanta squad. The Dirty Birds are rising up.
And not a good way to start off our game here in Atlanta right now. The defense just nowhere to be seen.
Not at all, Dynamite. Getting run over. That kickoff is by Young Ho Koo. kneeled in the end zone. We'll see what old man Nick Scarpino can do out here.
Wow, can I get a name check on that one again? Can we get a name check on Atlanta's kicker, number 7?
Young Ho Koo?
One more time.
Am I saying that right?
No, I just wanted to hear it again.
Young Ho?
Okay, perfect. That's great.
Young Wei. Oh, Young Wei. I'm saying it wrong. Young Wei.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's spelled that way, but I'm saying it wrong. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't do my studying.
We wanted to double check. That's why I asked for it.
Dynamite. I'm all the fucking flight, dude. Like there was no meals. I think I may have slept when the stewardess walked by. And here's a nice run by Ant-Man. First down by Anthony Esquivel. Discount double check. Thank you, Zero VGM. Or Zio VGM in chat. That's a big flight. It's a big time zone change. You're exactly right. Really, really jet lagged.
Carolina to Atlanta.
We got to the hotel, Dynamite, and they didn't have my bags, even though the airport was supposed to send them over here. It was just a big fucking mess. Big, absolute mess.
I'm staying at the Holiday Inn.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm a big fan of the Holiday Inn.
Do we spend too much money on the flight? Then you're having to resort to that. And that pass is going to be dropped by Andy Cortez. Really tough chemistry so far by Scarpino and Cortez the last couple of weeks, Dynamite.
Yeah, this power couple you thought was going to be able to put up the numbers and be the next big thing has not been, as he throws it over Andy Cortez's head once again on just the easy out route. And it's 3rd and 10 on the first possession here. And I don't know if the San Francisco 49ers, after what they showed earlier in the day in Carolina, if they have what it takes to come down to Atlanta and get a W here.
Pass deep on the right side of the field. That is going to be caught and dropped by Andy Cortez.
Ooh.
And again, I think there's something up with these Madden sliders, because suddenly every wide receiver's dropping passes now. Apparently they tuned back the interceptions in the right direction. Maybe they overcompensated in other areas. Or maybe Andy Cortez is also just really jet lagged by me, like me, Dynamite.
Yeah, could be jet lagged. I mean, I know Andy Cortez loves to be popping those blue pills before games. Maybe they're finally catching up to him.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe. I think you can only pop so many before you probably have.
They affect your health?
Yeah, real effects, real long-term effects on it.
And there's Alex J. Sandoval with a pitch and catch. And Matt Batson is 7 of 7 so far on the day, just making Nick Scarpino look pedestrian out there.
The bat wing right there, the bat wing.
Matt Batson, the bat wing. Sometimes you gotta stretch out that ball skin. You get that bat wing going, you know? Alex J. Sandoval with a reception, 10-11. Matt Batson to Alex J. Sandoval, and it's a first down for the Falcons. Batson throws left, caught by number 8, Kyle Pitts. Tackled for a gain of 5. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and here's a handoff to Cordell Patterson. And this running defense is just in shambles, Dynamite. Looking like Swiss cheese out there with all the holes all over the place that these wide receivers and running backs can run through. Is Swiss cheese the one with the holes?
The ones with the holes, yeah. It tastes like rubber, kind of tasteless. You know who really likes it? Nick Scarpino, the quarterback of this team. Loves Swiss cheese.
Of course, not shocked whatsoever.
Tasteless, old, not good, no fun.
Watches that during Murder, She Wrote. Here's a drop back by Matt Batson, caught by number 8, Kyle Pitts. Weird number for a tight end, by the way. Number 8 for a tight end.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of weird numbers here out of Atlanta. A lot of odd numbers.
Right. Yeah, running back 84. Very weird. Very weird stuff. 2nd and 1 for the Falcons as they're getting into Niners territory once again. Looking to threaten to go up by 2 touchdowns. Batson throws left. That's caught by number 8 or number 11, Alex J. Sandoval, who had a really nice week last week. 5 receptions for 70 yards. So far, 1 touchdown on the game. Or 1 touchdown on the season, rather. It's not looking good for our Niners right now, Dynamite. These were Super Bowl hopefuls when the season started.
Woo! We were super hoping. I think that's wrong now.
Yeah.
That's right. Got to jump on the bandwagon of a different team, you and I, Coach.
I could be bought, Dynamite. A lot of people know that in this industry.
Yeah, who could pay us more?
Yeah.
We like Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice clean toilet up here in the broadcast booth, and we'll sign.
Clean toilet. I mean, you're the only one getting it messy here, Dynamite. You're the only one. Not sure why you're blaming other people. That is going to be a pass caught from Batson to number 88, Rory Powers. RKG preparing to try getting that first down. And once again, it's looking kind of dire here for the Niners. Immediately out of the gate, 1 minute left from the first quarter. And that pass is going to be caught by number 11, Alex J. Sandoval. KindaFunny best friend, and that's going to be a touchdown. In the first quarter, down 14-0.
Oh, no.
Not looking good for this KindaFunny squad.
Blessing Adeoye Jr. Bean tops the little man right there. And that is a great ESPN top 10 play by Alex J. Sandoval. Defense looking just so bad to start off these first 10 minutes here.
It's shocking with the amount of star power. What the fuck is happening here?
Yeah, that's me and the production team. We wanted to try something new. We wanted to show off the Hall of Heroes here in Atlanta. That's just Kirk. Kirk with the cameras doing his best right now.
Kirk,
okay?
come on, brother. Come on. Did you give him some peyote in the flight?
I gave him all $20. I said, let's get some dope camera shots today, folks.
Gotcha.
Right? So that's on me.
Kirk, come on. The Hall of Heroes.
The Hall of Heroes down in Atlanta. Who's on that Hall of Heroes? Just Julio Jones. That's it. That's all they got.
Gotcha. That's all they have. Nobody from the Dirty Bear. No Deion Sanders.
Nope.
Really? Okay.
Nope. Just Julio.
I'm trying to think of who else played for the Falcons back in the day. Anderson? Wasn't there a running back named Anderson back in the day?
We didn't let him in there.
George Kittle with a pass on the right side of the field. Let's see if the Niners can start something cooking. Maybe get anything going. Jamal Anderson was the running back. There it is, gamers. Thank you so much. 2nd and 4 for the Niners. Scarpino drops back. Pressure on the left side of the field. Pass caught by George Kittle. It's 3rd and 1. And right here, you got to hand it off to your workhorse, Anthony Ant-Man. Get a first down. Let's keep the chains moving. Here's a handoff to Ant-Man on the right side. That's going to be a first down. And we head into the second quarter, Dynamite.
Scoreless, down 14.
Scoreless, and it's scary already.
Yeah.
Not the way you want to start off a game. We're going to need to have a lot of production here from these Falcons. Oh, I cut to this shot. I forgot we didn't have a background.
Yeah, Kirk wasn't ready for this. Just so you know, Kirk is not ready for this shot. He said that earlier.
Yeah, Kirk, that's on me. I should have fucking known.
That is on you, Coach. You know better. You knew better.
I should have known. Actually, you know what? Let me find this file. I swear I rented out a file. If I find the right crowd file, I need everybody to give 5 subs, okay?
Okay.
Need everybody here in chat to give 5 subs if I find the right file.
If you're watching the KindaFunny Broadcast Network, of course, you can tune into all of our games over on youtube.com/KindaFunnyGames. We have each and every one up. And here we are. Rise up, Atlanta Falcons, or possibly let us win because we're on a losing streak and we need wins here in San Francisco.
That's correct, Dynamite. That's correct. Let's head back to the field, Dynamite, for your...
Do I feel big in this shot, Kirk? Can you step back a couple of steps? I feel kind of big, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's your fucking... I mean, it's the camera view. That's all you got me to work with.
Well, that's Kirk. That's Kirk. He's the cameraman. I'm the talent. He's going to back up a little bit, Kirk, okay? Figure it out.
I mean, that's on you. That's on you. You gave Kirk the wrong lenses, okay, Dynamite? You cannot blame this on Kirk. And let's head to the... let's just sim to the end of the game. How about that? Sound good?
Let's go to the Super Sim.
Super Sim, 14-0, and a big sack up the middle by number 45, Deion Jones. Completely untouched. Where was the blocking? Roger Percorny looking backwards going, I don't know, coach. I don't know what you want me to say. Unfortunate. It's looking really rough out here for these Niners, Dynamite. 2nd and 17, Scarpino throws right. Caught by Deebo Samuel. 3rd and 11. And this Falcons defense is just swarming on these wide receivers, Dynamite. They will not give him any space to breathe. The Scarpino throws right. And that is just immediately batted down. Nick Scarpino, 4 of 8 on the day. And suddenly, who's gone missing was the man who was looking to be an MVP candidate, Nick Scarpino.
Yeah.
These wide receivers are not getting separation. It's a rough day out here for our Niners.
Say the whole team is gone missing. I don't know if it's a doubleheader. I don't know if they're tired. Maybe they need new Gatorade. There's something going wrong here, Coach, that is just not looking good as the 21 rule might come into play. Because if you got 21, you're up by 3 in Madden, the game is over. You might as well call it a day. Let's see what happens here as Matt Batwing comes back.
And a big run up the middle by Cordero Patterson. That's a great point when you talk about the doubleheader. I had kind of forgotten that these players had just played a game 2 hours ago. Took a flight over here. The hotel fucked up all their bags and everything like that. So not a good day so far for these Niners. They are exhausted. Several players on the bench just kind of taking a nap, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they're still wearing the same jerseys they were wearing in Carolina. Like you said, we lost their luggage. That could be on our guy Ben, the equipment manager, but all that luggage is back in Carolina. So this is the same uniforms. Didn't change out of it on the PJ.
And there's a tackle by Snowbike Michael Howard.
Yeah, Snowbike's had a very quiet season. Really disappointed in his performance. I mean, I know he is the safety holding down the top side, but we have not seen much out of this defense when it comes to takeaways. Very less on the fumble side, minimal interceptions throughout the year, really only coming from Blessing out of Oye Jr. You'd think Snowbike Mike Howard would do something out there in the field.
100% agreed. As Matt Batson is perfect on the day, 14 of 14. Unbelievable performance so far. And it also just seems like these defensive backs are a bit scared to maybe get flags. They're giving him a lot of space to work with as that tackles by number 2, Squid Banks. But it's 2nd and 3, and that was it looks like it was Blessing actually on the tackle. Matt Batson drops back, hit up the middle, caught on the right side of the field by number 19, the same fucker from earlier.
Oh no, and that's Andre
That's
Pondre
Tate.
right there. Just getting absolutely pwned and pwned on Tate going up high.
15 of 15 for Matt Batson. Holy shit, what a day we're watching so far from the young fella. As Pondre just, once you're absolutely right, Mike, getting mossed out there.
Oh, that was a bad one right there. You're going to be on ESPN all week long. That's going to suck. Your family's probably going to think twice about it.
And Cordell Patterson pushes all the way forward. And this is looking to be a rout here, Dynamite. With 2nd and goal, Falcons looking to score. Touchdown, Falcons. Never mind, 3rd and goal.
Stopped him on the 1.
I thought that he ran through the right hole. Saw the wrong hole. That's a touchdown.
Been there, done that.
Holy shit. This is getting embarrassing here, Dynamite. It is, that's fullback Keith Smith with a touchdown. Could be their first touchdown on their whole career. Who knows? Everybody's scoring out here against these Niners, unfortunately.
This is tough here, Coach. I mean, this is one of those where, like, if you're in the fans and you're looking down, you just turn on Candy Crush and we just start playing Candy Crush.
I was about to ask, are you playing Candy Crush? Or are you maybe watching YouTube? What are you doing there?
I'm on Candy Crush right now trying to beat my highest score because we definitely know that the Niners aren't going to find a score today.
You're right about that, Dynamite. It's 21-0 here in Atlanta. It's getting rough out here. It is getting rough. We are minutes into the 2nd quarter. We got 5 minutes left to go. Quarterback Nick Scarpino looking to summon something, anything for this Niners squad. Pass caught at the 5-yard line. It's going to be brought back up to the 23 by Agustin Gonzalez. Nick Scarpino still feeling positive, though. Still trying to bring out that energy and positivity.
Yeah, he probably should get his head in the game, like Troy once said over at Eastside High, because, man, oh, man, he is not there right now. Playing a little more playful than playing in the game.
That pass is caught by Redden, Garrett Redden, kind of funny best friend, tight end. And if you're the Niners, you want to at least get a score so that you can head into the 2nd half and have the ball you get the reception of the 2nd half, you know.
Yes.
Kind of funny 49ers will get the kickoff. It's a first down by Andy Cortez. As Scarpino, plenty of time, feels the pressure, throws the ball left, dropped by Ant-Man. Probably for the better, because that would have been a loss of yardage, I believe. 2nd and 10 for the Niners. Empty backfield. Nice chip block from Kevin Coelho. Scarpino throws right, caught by Brandon Ayuk. A little bit of shimmy here, goes out of bounds on the 13-yard line. We got some life, Dynamite.
Hey, now, that was a great find right there, and that's going to be all due up to the offensive line, holding their blocks right there, giving Nick an unbelievable amount of time, and that just gives you Brandon Ayuk streaking down the field, once again going to his go-to receiver here.
Nice little shimmy shake right there, and the Niners are feeling some energy. Nick Scarpino and Andy Cortez feeling jacked up. 3.5 left to go in the first half. Scarpino with a handoff to Ant-Man. Rushes up the center, gets a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for the Niners here in the goal line. Not quite 2nd and goal, but we're getting close. Another handoff to Ant-Man on the left side of the field, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Niners. Ant-Man. The Ants go marching in one by one, Dynamite. And that's all we need right now for some semblance of life here. Really hoping we can get the touchdown on the second kickoff of the day. They scored way too quickly, says Altered Ray, and that's a great point.
Yeah, that's a great one, but unfortunately, we're going to give the ball back to Matt Batson here on the offensive side. Let's see if our defense can step up, maybe get us the ball back, and put us in a scoring position one last time. 3 minutes remaining. Let's see what happens here.
Let's hope the defense can do anything today, Dynamite. So far, a pretty terrible game, as here's a kickoff from Tim the Lower Limb Geddes. Touchback. And we got to get some sort of stop here. The defense needs to show up. A big key turnover. Shit, an incompletion at this point, Dynamite. Matt Batson's out here 17 for 17, I think.
Could all help. All could help right now. Let's find out.
Batson drops back, throws. There's the first incompletion. 15 to 16. You love the caster's curse right there, Dynamite. 2nd and 10. As Batson drops back, throws left. Caught and dropped immediately. Dropped by Rory Powers. 3rd and 10. And that is a big interception on the left side of the field by Squid Banks. 3 incompletions in a row. One of them an interception, and that is a huge turn for these kind of funny 49ers.
Yeah, massive play right there. We're able to read the lane, get in front of it. Squid Banks, his 2nd interception on the season, playing very well at that CB position.
A great play, a great sniff out of that pass by Squid Banks, kind of reading him like a book, Dynamite. And we'll see if this Falcons defense can stop the Niners offense. You got free safety Cameron Kennedy and strong safety Chad Riddle out there in the backfield. Two kind of funny best friends. And here's some pursuit speed right here by number 21. Woo! I believe that's free safety. No, that's 21. Who the fuck is that? I got that. They're on my score sheet on my depth chart,
That's
Dynamite.
Chad Riddle.
Oh, was that Chad Riddle? Oh, wow. That was C. Riddler. How about that?
Yeah. Chad reaching a speed of almost 20 miles an hour on that pursuit right there coming across the edge.
Middle linebacker Chinaruni as well. 3rd and 6 for the Niners. Rye Dizzle is the right tackle, Matt Batson. Offensive right tackle, Ryan Marshall. Scarpino surveys the field, throws left. That's going to be caught and out of bounds. 4th and 2. Will the Niners elect to go for it?
Yeah, I think you got to go for it here, Coach. I mean, you cannot walk away with just 3. You got to have 7 in this kind of situation. I think you got to go for it.
Nice catch by Ant-Man. Knowing you're close to the sideline, getting both your feet down. It looked like they were about to go for it, and the Falcons call a timeout because they didn't have the right defense prepared. Or was it a 2-minute warning? Was it both? I don't know. I could have sworn I saw a timeout.
Oh.
And they're electing to kick the field goal. I don't like that call either by Coach Austin Creed. But Tim Geddes kicks the field goal, and it's good. 21-10 with 2 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Big deal. They take the points right there. That's something we talked about, right? 3 minutes were on the clock before the end of the first half. We said they got to get a stop. They got to get their ball back. They get 3 out of that interception from Squid Banks. But when you get a pick near red zone territory, you're expecting 7 here for the Niners faithful.
100%. Couldn't agree more with you, Dynamite. You get an interception, you need to turn that into 7 somehow. But right now, we'll see what these Falcons can do with the ball at the 25-yard line. Pressure on the left side by Greg Miller, tackled by Nick Bosa in the backfield. That's going to be an incompletion. 4 straight incompletions by Matt Batson after starting the game off 15-15. You almost feel like Madden is trying to overcompensate a little bit as that pass is completed on the right side of the field. 3rd and 7. Can the Niners get the ball back immediately? Another catch by Tate, by the way, who wasn't even on my depth chart. Pressure on the left side by Greg Miller. Caught and out of bounds. 4th and 7. And the Niners are getting the ball back with 1:40 left to go, Dynamite.
Okay, now, folks, we might have ourselves a little bit of a game to end this first half right now. Let's see if Nick Scarpino can battle through and drive down this field right now.
Decent starting field position at the 32-yard line. Let's see what these Niners can do. Cook up, young fella. 1st and 10 here at the 32-yard line. 1:38 left to go. You're listening and watching courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station. That pass is incomplete up the middle. 88 yards on the day so far for the old man Nick Scarpino, the 38-year-old rookie. Pass deep left down the field, way the fuck out of bounds. Looking for Andy Cortez out there. 3rd and 10. Let's see what the old man can do. Drops back, throws left, caught by Ant-Man. And just not a whole lot going on here for this Niners offense. They're going to punt the ball away, and the Falcons will be getting the ball back. I said 38-year-old rookie. I meant 48-year-old rookie. My mistake.
Very old. Very old, everyone.
Risk Runner points out in chat, where's the late hit? I was looking for a late hit as well. I was expecting to see a flag out there. Here's a punt by Boss Baby Barrett Courtney. And a beautiful punt.
He's got the boom.
Holy shit, Dynamite. Pinning him deep at the 3-4 yard line. Oh my goodness. That's a great kickoff right there by Boss Baby Barrett Courtney.
But look at this gentleman. He's had himself a game here, Coach. This guy is the guy to watch right now.
6 rushes for 70 yards, Dynamite. You got to be shitting me. That's crazy.
Yup. That guy's got it.
This rush defense trying to make any sort of adjustments to stop number 84, Cordell Patterson. 2nd and 5. Falcons call a timeout. 1 minute left to go. Batson drops back with pressure on the left side of the field. Incompleted. 3rd and 5. Can anybody get to the quarterback today, Dynamite? I was assuming that somebody on this defensive line would be getting home, and nobody's making it. Pass on the left side of the field. Intercepted by number 2, Squid Banks, and that's a pick 6 for your 49ers. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, that's 6 the other way. Reading them like a book once again, Dynamite. That pass to Rory Powers just shorted a little bit, and Squid Banks capitalizes on that moment. And there's still back Mike Howard celebrating with his DB. Amazing.
Terrific one right there. Making it 10. Getting us 10 in the final 3 minutes of this first half. Squid Banks reading the play. Another big INT for this man.
What a turnaround here, Dynamite. We were looking at 21-0. Then it was 21-3, 21-10, 21-17 here in the first half. The last, I don't know how many minutes have had a lot of scores. This reminds me of a game earlier in the season. I forget who we played, but there was about a 3-minute stretch where there was about 40 points scored. And here we are, 51 seconds left. Shades of Patriots Falcons, 28-3 lead right there, Dynamite.
Yeah. Not a good sign right now, folks.
Matt Batson looking to break that Atlanta curse. Passes to Cordell Patterson, tackled by Fred Warner. And Fred Warner has just been the picture of consistency in this league. Matt Batson throws in the middle of the field and around a lot of Niners players right there, Dynamite. Coach Austin Creed is loving what he's seeing out of this defense now. Pass caught by number 19. That's going to be Tate, the dude who isn't even on my depth chart. I got to assume maybe the injury was to Calvin Ridley, chat. If Tate is catching passes, I haven't seen Calvin Ridley out there. I've only seen Alice J. Sandoval and Rory Powers. There's another pass caught by Tate. Why is the AI... Oh, Ridley is suspended. Shit, you're right. Ridley's out for the year for gambling, Dynamite.
Yeah, he was gambling with me earlier in the season, big dog.
That's right. That is right. You are absolutely correct, Chad. And we head into the second half. Let's see what's happening around the league. Patriots at Browns, 17-10. The Browns are leading with ID Raven, kind of a best friend, looking to get a win against New England. The Colts, kind of funny best friend, Triantafello with 3 TDs on the day.
Woo!
They are 4-1, Dynamite, having a great season so far.
That's a team to watch right there.
Absolutely. And in Miami, the Vikings, Andrea Renee, 95 yards on the day. They're down 21-7 with Boda J with 3 TDs so far, and Bernard Smalls at wide receiver having a decent day as well. We'll see what these Niners can do here in the second half. They get the ball, and that's the perfect way to end the first half, in my opinion, Dynamite. It's looking dire. It's looking really desperate out there, and suddenly your team turns on.
Yeah, you got to really appreciate that. The defense brought the Mo. The Mo is back on our side, and let's see if Nick Scarpino can absolutely bring it here in the second half. This is where it starts right now. Will he be able to set the tone? We'll find out.
We sure will. That's going to be a pass caught in the end zone for a touchback. And these Falcons are looking to stop the Niners because they didn't do such a great job in the first half. A lot of that was Matt Batson with the 2 pick sixes, but we'll see what can happen here. Was there 2 pick sixes? Did I imagine that, or was there 1?
Today.
There was 1 with an interception. You're right.
Yes, coach.
A pick 6 with a normal interception.
There you go.
Oh, injury timeout to Grady Jarrett.
Uh-oh, Grady. Bad-looking wrist right there.
And we'd check out the sideline, but your homeboy who's setting up all the cameras didn't do a great job of...
Kirk. He's running around trying his best.
Fucking Kirk.
He's a little sweaty. He's got a lot of cords strapped to him. He's doing
really
his best.
sweaty. He's drenched, Dynamite. Scarpino drops back, first down, throws deep left. That's going to be caught out of bounds, but no, dropped out of bounds. George Kittle, 2nd and 10. Cameron Kennedy on defense looking to stop this Niners offense. And there's a rush at the middle, stopped immediately. 3rd and 8.
Yeah. Anthony Ant-Man having a tough time right now. 6 attempts, only 33 yards. Really struggling here to get going.
And that's going to be a pass interference. That's got to be pass interference on the defense.
That's got to be.
Sure is. They're trying to stop Andy Cortez anyway, anyhow, and it does not work. Pass interference on the defense. And Cameron Kennedy, you are free safety number 31 right there. Pass caught by Anthony. That's going to be a first down, a gain of 12. As Nick Scarpino is looking to get his stats up, because so far the last couple of weeks have been really dreadful. Really dreadful for Nick Scarpino. There's Cameron Kennedy right now on the pursuit. You also got number 21, Chad Riddle, with number 44, middle linebacker, Chinaruni right there, Eric Wooten. KindaFunny best friend. Let's see what Scarpino can do. A little pass to Brandon Ayuk. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3 for these Niners.
Yeah, hey now, a little something going on here. A little something cooking up in the kitchen right now.
Play action. And that's going to be a pass caught by Andy Cortez on the right side of the field.
Man, finally getting to see the nitro rifle show up is nice right there.
And you'll notice here, Dynamite, there was a play action pass, and number 26 down there on the bottom of the screen, who's now out of view, bit on the play action really hard. That was cornerback Isaiah Oliver. Thought that it was going to be a run, a handoff to Ant-Man. Took him away from his assignment in the backfield, and there's a nice pass and catch by Andy Cortez. A big tackle by Justin Zimmer on Ant-Man.
Holy smokes.
Getting rough out there, Dynamite.
Woo. DT coming across the middle saying, booyah.
Holy shit. That's a big hit. Nice little tackle for loss right there. And right now, you're down by 4 points. You want to score a touchdown. You don't want to settle for a field goal. 2nd and goal. 6:30 left in the third quarter. And Ant-Man marches forward. That's going to be a touchdown. They're calling him a touchdown right there.
Man.
2nd on the day for Ant-Man right there, Dynamite.
That's a strong run right there. He said, sit down, little one. Was able to push his way into the end zone across. And that's going to get you 6. That's going to get you the lead as well here in Atlanta.
Let's see if they challenge that. No, they're not going to challenge that. To me, it didn't look like he got in, but I don't give a damn. I'll shut my mouth. That's point. Yeah. That's a point after touchdown from from Tim Geddes rather, to go up 24-21. The kickoff by Barrett Courtney, and a huge comeback on the day so far by these Niners.
Big comeback right now. Don't call it a comeback quite yet, as of course you got to stop Matt Batson, who had himself a great start, but a rocky end to the first half right there after throwing 2 interceptions and 1 pick 6 right there. So he needs to step right back up and get back in the pocket and get some confidence.
Pass completed by Matt Batson. You look at the stat line, 20 of 28. You think that's a pretty decent passing day, but not when 2 of those are interceptions and 1 is a pick 6.
Yeah, you don't like that at all, but he's going to get his confidence back right here. 2 quick receptions, 2 easy completions, and Matt Batson could be finding a little bit of that hot Atlanta energy right now.
There's a pass completed to Tate right there, Dynamite. Again, the magical Tate, who just pops up out of nowhere. I got to assume he was a free agent and got signed. Because, yeah, Calvin really out for season. And that was my mistake to put him on the depth chart. My mistake to everybody affected out there by gambling. Alex J. Sandoval with a catch right there for a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Niners. Or for the Falcons, rather. Tackled up the middle by number 48. Not even on my depth chart. A lot of players making a name for themselves. They're not even on the playlist or on the play chart. And right now, Dynamite, I'm looking for Greg Miller to do anything.
Wow. What a rollout. What a backside rollout. And just a nice little pitch and catch there to grab a quick 3, keep that ball moving forward. And Matt Batson, all the energy in the world. Defensive line giving him way too much time. Nobody's breaking through.
It seems, Dynamite, like as soon as the Niners started preparing and doing better against the run, their run has essentially become this quick, short pass game. Yes. Why run the ball where you can get 3 and 4 and 5 and 4 and 5 and 4 here on, in the slots, and I think that's the right call for this Falcons offense. And there's another short pass to Cordell Patterson, and that's going to be a fumble picked up by Snowbike Michael Howard. He's running down the field, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Niners!
Get in there!
Touchdown,
all the way back.
Niners! Snowbike Michael Howard with the fumble recovery. Holy cow, Dynamite!
Holy cow, how did they get Cordell Patterson to cough this one up? A big hit from number 1 right there. That's Jimmy Ward coughing it up. And man, oh man, Snowbike Mike Howard able to get on the play and run that back. And guess what? Your Niners looking even more in control of today's game, up by 10.
Vince Patel calling out the power of the blue pill. Woo! The blue pills are running rampant in this organization.
Yeah.
Snowbike Howard found an extra gear right there, taking it to the house. And you got to feel so bad for Cordell Patterson right there, Dynamite, because it looks like Cordero was maybe inches away from being out of bounds and gets the ball knocked loose by Jimmy Ward. An amazing set of events here today for these Niners. Incredible stuff.
Big moment right now and big plays on the defensive side. When your offense isn't answering, the defense must answer the call, and they've done just that. But now how does Matt Batson come back right now after a couple of big losses? And that is a big pass across the field, and a little iffy there at the logo for a second.
Rory Powers getting pumped up, trying to get some energy back here in hot Atlanta with a nice pass by Matt Batson. Right in stride, and Coach Austin Creed is not happy about what that defense showed right there.
Yes. That PR guy out in the stands right now says, I'll call your 21 unanswered points and raise you 31 unanswered points. One unbelievable stat line right there, folks.
Incredible stuff. And the last game, Dynamite, you were mentioning how Snowbike Michael Howard just looking limp all season, not really doing much, has a huge day so far with that fumble recovery for a touchdown. And there's a holding on that run.
Wow.
And these Falcons keep shooting themselves in the foot right here, Dynamite.
Yeah, the Falcons really missing that momentum they had in the first half right there. Penalties are not going to help you. Matt Batson now nobody in the backfield. Going to leave it up, and oh, man, a big sack there from Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa finding an edge and getting to the quarterback. 3rd and 17 for these Falcons. When it rains, it pours. In Atlanta, it is flooding, Dynamite.
It is flooding. Find your life preservers and raincoats
because
it's about to get wet.
Ryan Marshall, Kind of Funny best friend. Also, TikTok editor for Kind of Funny.
Oh, wow.
Just completely whiffing on that block, getting pushed away by Nick Bosa. And there's pressure up the center by Joey Takagami with a big sack on Matt Batson. 4th and 21. They're going to punt this ball away, Dynamite. Look at the pressure from this defensive line. They have waken up.
Yeah, this O-line's getting tired, and this D-line finally finding those holes that they need and putting some pressure on the quarterback.
This is a crazy game. This started off as one of the most depressing things I've ever watched. Dynamite. I was ready to turn off all this bullshit. You know? Holy shit. I was getting ready to just fire up God of War and say, fuck this, let me just end it the whole stream. But it is 31-21. 4th and 21 for the Falcons. They are punting the ball off. Caught at the 14-yard line. Unbelievable. These Falcons, what they're doing to this fan base. It's got to be tough out there to be a Falcons fan.
Tough to be a Falcons fan. It's all red and gold today, folks. And Nick Scarpino is back again here on the 14, looking just to go to work. And just got to keep it easy. Oh, wow, finds a wide open Brandon Ayuk. And oh, my gosh, another big passing play there in the open field.
These wide receivers are finding ways to get open. You got to credit Coach Austin Creed in this offensive playbook, getting players open. You could see number 27 started running and cheating towards Andy Cortez as he crossed the middle of the field, and that leaves Brandon Ayuk open. It was one of these little routes right here, Dynamite, and the quarterback went, oh, let me go over here. He fucked up. A big hole for Ant-Man. 1st down for the Niners. Unbelievable right now. Unbelievable stuff.
You get those good passing plays, it's going to leave the run open, and Ant-Man able to find the hole and bust right through it. We're going to end the 3rd right now in full control of this one, up by 10 in Atlanta. Your San Francisco 49ers are finally firing it on all cylinders. I believe that is 31 unanswered points by the Atlanta Falcons right now.
Unreal. Right now, the Falcons are beating the Niners in every offensive category in terms of yardage. And it just doesn't seem to matter because you make those mistakes on defense, it's hard to win a game if you lose a turnover battle, as we've seen in weeks past. 2nd and 4 for the Niners. Scarpino hands off to Ant-Man for another rush, gain of 1. 3rd and 3. Very, very staggering stuff today.
Here in the fourth quarter, it's going to be all about clock management. We know last game out in Carolina, the San Francisco 49ers had a lot of bad clock management, didn't know where they quite were and what they needed to get done. Now, Xavier Woods and the team here got to eat up this clock. This final 10 needs to just tick by right away.
That's a pass completed from Scarpino to Garrett Redden on the right side of the field. KindaFunny best friend. 31-21. 8.5 left to go. You're listening and watching courtesy of the KindaFunny broadcasting station, the KFBS. That's a pass to the left side of the field to Andy Cortez. The nitro rifle gets locked and loaded, and it is just getting poured on these Falcons, Dynamite.
Yeah, great find right there. Andy Cortez just beats his man off the block, and that's going to be nothing but pay dirt ahead of him. And again, 38 points right now is where this team's going to be. 38-21, and Matt Batson has a helmet. He's looking to hit somebody, and he's calling everybody out on that side.
He's looking to hit OMGLX right across the side of the fucking noggin right there.
Yeah. Ooh, tough looking right there.
Oh my
folks.
goodness.
And that's totally called for as well. If we talk about it here, Coach, this man, Matt Batson, came out and balled in the first half right there. And this whole organization here in Atlanta has just completely folded and left their quarterback out to dry.
Absolutely in shambles, looking to just take out somebody from this defense. Holy cow. What a turn in this game. I still can't believe it. A great game so far after the last snooze fest we had out in Carolina, Dynamite.
You got to think, will they pull Batson and put somebody else in? You saw the peak of that backup quarterback, but Batson's going to come out, and he needs a lot right now to get going.
Pass to Alex J. Sandoval for a gain of 5. And Matt Batson in the Twitch chat says, I don't want to be around anymore. And you got to really worry about the future of this franchise if they lose their franchise quarterback. Passes just over the head of Tate. 269 yards on the day for Matt Batson. 3rd and 5, 7.5 here to go in the final quarter of the game. That's going to be a first down to Tate once again. Somebody in chat asked if that's Golden Tate. No, that is some other Tate that I've never heard of. 1st and 10. Clock is ticking. 7 minutes left to go. Pass caught on the right side of the field by Cordell Patterson. 2nd and 1. And right now, these Falcons are looking to keep the momentum going. A little no huddle here and there, Dynamite.
Yeah, you only have so much play clock to work with and so many opportunities to stop and take a deep breath and get that clock moving in your favor. 6 minutes left, down by 17. Almost impossible, but can Matt Batson pull it off? We'll find out.
That's a pass caught by number 11, Alex J. Sandoval once again. 2nd and 5. Clock stops after the pass is caught and the wide receiver goes out of bounds. Or did he? I'm not sure. Did Andy turn off the Falcons defense? For a while, I was like, I really got to tune some shit here because he's like, nothing is happening right now. There's so many drop balls, but maybe that's just Madden being Madden, you know? Pass is caught by Cordell Patterson. There's a flag on the play. Could be a holding penalty. Face mask on the Niners. That's going to be really huge for the Falcons to try to get some more field under their belt.
Automatic first down.
So it's rigged? No, apparently there was an update recently where it just changed a bunch of sliders and now interceptions are fixed, so they're not, quarterbacks aren't throwing interceptions every 2 passes. But I may need to do some more adjustments. Or maybe it's fine where it is. Barely did shit the last game, and now we got 38 points. So maybe it's just Madden beating Madden. 4.5 left to go here in the game, Dynamite. 3rd and inches for the Niners, or for the Falcons rather. Pressure up the middle, tackled and sacked by defensive tackle Eric Armstead. That's going to become 4th and 7 for these Falcons.
That's a great stop right there. Holding them to a field goal is going to be big, but I think they're going to have to go for it, Coach. I don't think they can settle for 3 here.
I'm not sure if you can either, Dynamite, unless you try to settle for 3 and then try to stop the Niners offense, but that's been a tough task as of late.
Yes.
4th and 7, they are going for it, Dynamite. 3:45 left to go here in the game. Batson drops back. This could be the game right here. Oh, and the pass is caught and dropped by Alex J. Sandoval. Unreal. I'm not even sure he was defended. I think he just missed that catch, Dynamite. Unbelievable for somebody as consistent as Alex J has been all season. And he's having a word with Cordell Patterson. He's saying, don't fucking talk to me. I'm pissed off right now.
Yeah, Pat's having a word over there with Matt Batson, and that's just a tough one there. Your workhorse, Patterson, has been looking for the ball this whole entire time. You go up to Alex J. Sandoval, who's been pretty good thus far, just absolutely drops that one.
There's a handoff to Ant-Man, and with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go,
yeah,
you're up by 17 points, Dynamite. What's your game plan here?
Oh, what's the game plan? We're just going to run it down the middle with Ant-Man. We're going to chew up this clock, and no matter what happens, we're going to walk away victorious. We're happy here in Atlanta, and I'll probably hit the strip club after this with my guy, Nick Scarpino.
Really?
And the whole crew. Yeah, oh, yeah. We win like this, we're going to go celebrate.
Big celebration. I agree, Dynamite. I might be on the same page with you. I might be on the same page.
I think so.
Really looking excited. I'm excited for next week, Dynamite. We'll have another doubleheader for the Kind of Funny football league audience out there. You're watching and listening courtesy of the Kind of Funny broadcasting station. We will be doing double headers until we're caught up with the actual NFL season, and then we'll get back to the community games. The community games are something that you all love and we love as well, where we get to see the Xbox squad in Seattle take on the Raiders. You know, we still haven't commented yet, Dynamite, on a Raiders game where we have Jeff Grubb and Tamor Hussein and Lucy James and Dan Reichert and Imran Khan. We need to watch the Raiders squad take on somebody. So look forward to that in the future. But until then, it'll be double headers to catch up with the real NFL season. 2-minute warning here in Atlanta, 38-21. And holy cow. The Falcons have not seen the end zone or a score since the first quarter, and that pass is just Matt Batson just feeling it right now. He is feeling the pressure. He's feeling the crowd falling and, you know, rooting against him right now. It's getting rough out here. He's seeing ghosts. He is seeing ghosts. Pass caught up the middle, and it's 3rd and 3 here in Atlanta.
Gonna have a timeout coming in. Uh-oh.
Unreal set of events here. I cannot believe what we've seen here. 3rd and 3 for the Falcons. Trying to get a first down. Throwing deep on the left side of the field. Wow. That's caught. A huge play on the left side of the field. Was that to Alex J. Sandoval?
I think that was Rory Powers.
Rory Powers. Nice. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That's how this day is going for this team.
2 wide receivers get their hands on it, and nobody catches it. It's 2nd and goal here, and that's a touchdown to Cordero Patterson. Yes. And it's not over yet, Dynamite. It's not over.
Couple minutes too late, but the game is far from over right now. As we take a look, down by 10. They're going to need a couple miracles to happen right now, and it starts with an onside kick.
38-28. Here's the onside kick from the Falcons. Recover, just drop down on the ground, Debo. Drop down. And that could be the game, actually. That could be the game now.
That's going to be the game. 90 seconds of hanging. This is going to be it right here, folks.
We'll see. Well, hopefully. Because Mike's got a prick for Xcast.
I mean, we got time. I always hope for an overtime situation with our 49ers. Nick Scarpino under pressure, having to make big-time decisions. We want to see it, but we'll also take a big win. after taking a loss in Carolina.
Brand Matt says time for Nick to throw an interception.
Yes.
Dynamite, actually, we won in Carolina, Dynamite.
Oh my God. Did we?
Yeah.
I do not remember that game at all,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. Forgot that game completely. Wow.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
A couple hours ago.
Holy smokes, y'all.
It's been a long day. It felt like a loss.
It felt like a loss.
You just
Thank
pulled the
Matt
Stu
Batson.
Gotts right there going, LaMarcus Aldridge awful. He cost them the game. Well, they won the game, but if they lost, it would have been his fault. Oh, my goodness. 3rd and 2 for the Niners, and they're looking to put an end to it right here. You get a first down, it's game over with the Falcons having no timeouts. See you later, folks.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man seals the deal.
Yep.
Calls GG's. Calls game. Little fist bump for this Atlanta crowd, and people are headed towards the exits here, Dynamite.
Yeah, well earned, well deserved. We do know Coach Xavier Woods loves to go for it late into the game, so we still could be out here running some plays.
He does,
but,
you're right.
A terrific game here, folks. Terrific.
Yeah, Coach Austin Creed could kick a field goal from here. And there's Kevin Coelho just had a great game out there so far, Dynamite.
Yes,
we don't
great
often get
job.
to really highlight our great offensive line, but Kevin Coelho in particular had a great game today. And here's the victory formation from these Niners. Not only Kevin Coelho, you got Roger Picorni right there. You got
Yes.
Jonathan Aguirre, kind of funny best friend. And that's going to do it for the game today. Holy cow, what a game.
What a
21
terrific game.
to 3 in the first quarter, and it's looking like I'm just about to turn everything off. What a turn of events. Great defensive plays. Great strip tackles.
Yep.
Snowback Michael Howard taking a touchback or taking a fumble back for a
Yep.
touchdown.
Loved that.
Unbelievable.
Defense won this one. It's all defense this time. Look at those offensive stats there. Passing was unbelievable by Matt Batson.
The Niners get outgained by close to 100 yards today. Or no, over maybe 150 yards. It was 21-0, and Matt Batson just looking really sad out there. Just
sad
looking
face.
really, really sad out there. Just reflecting on his career. This could be it for him. A lot of people say that was him walking back out to look at the field and go, I'm going to miss this place because I'm gone next season. I'm gone.
I'm going up to Green Bay is right, Matt Batson. That is a tough one.
A lot of drama, and we'll call the game right there, everybody. But what we'll do in the meantime, if Dynamite wants to get out of here and go prep for XCast, what I'll do is just kind of look around the season. We'll go ahead and see exactly what's going on in the league, what's going on stats-wise. We'll check it out here. But Dynamite, you're free to go whenever you want. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks, Coach. Great 2 wins on the day.
Absolutely.
Great 2 wins.
Yeah, 2 wins. It wasn't one. It was two wins.
Everybody write that down. We're undefeated, y'all. It's a great time.
Go take a shit on that plane, Dynamite. There it is. There it is, everybody. Let's see what's going on the rest of the season, everybody. Let's see what's happening. I'll have to advance and force the week. Here we go. Let's force to advance the week. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to turn my camera off because we'll just bring the gameplay up. We'll look at what's happening around the league for those of y'all interested. Since we're not doing the second community game, I could just kind of look around and see what's happening. Let's go by conference. In the AFC, Ray Narvaez is just absolutely popping off. The most yardage by any quarterback, 15-5 TD to interception ratio. Really, really good so far on the season for Ray Narvaez. Josh Allen popping off. Joe Burrow popping off. Chiratera, I'm pretty sure I added you back when you told me to add you. Or Chiratera, I forget. I think I made your name Latin sounding. Broncos country, let's ride. Jason Schreier, quarterback for the Jets, 18-11. ID Raven, kind of funny best friend. Not a great TD to interception ratio, 8-8. Not great out there. Jason Trantafello. That's Trent in the Kind of Funny chat. Boda J, 13 TDs and 1 interception on the year. Holy shit. Unreal. Jeff Grubb, 10-5 on the season for the Raiders. Maxie Jacobs, who was a backup for the Dolphins for a while. It looks like that's all the starters. Let's check out the NFC. Tom Brady, of course. Jesus Christ. This son of a bitch. God damn it. Andrea Renee, 14 TDs and 5 picks on the season. Dak doing pretty well out there yardage-wise. Not great on the interceptions, though. Matt Batson, 8-5 on the season. 2 of them today. There's Golden Boy Alex Mendez, 10-3 TDs and interceptions. Aaron Zaror, 16-2. Holy shit. 16-2 is unbelievable. Adam Love, we watched earlier today, 13-5. Nick Scarpino, 12-7 on the season so far. A-Raj, 11-5. Quarterback Phil Spencer, 11-5. Sam Clement, Kind of Funny best friend, 10-6. That's going to do it for the starters. Ant-Man, doing pretty good. Number 3 in the NFC. Man, not a lot of Kind of Funny best friends. Cameron Bottom's way down here. Sergio Pew Pew says, put me in, coach. Thanks for your 12 months of support, Sergio. Philip Espinosa, that's another Kind of Funny best friend. Corey Putney, KFBF. A lot of these rushers are ended up just being quarterbacks. Let's look at wide receivers. Oh, let me go to, let's do rushing in the AFC. Stugotz. Jack Harden. Kind of Funny best friend. I don't know if Eddie Bradley's a KFBF. I don't think so. I should also check the free agents in case the game just randomly releases players every once in a while. Ray Narvaez is pretty good rushing on the season. Nathaniel Postel, KFBF. Bernard Smalls. Matt Cat, 406 yards for the Chiefs. Oh, Eddie Bradley's you, Braveheart? Nice. Lil Jordan Scoopy, 400 yards on the season, 399. Josh Makuga, 379 yards. There's Makuga. Joe Naratko. I believe that's Jesus Cat. Or no, who is that? I forget who that is. Simon Carty, 331 yards. There's a Total Calamity, 309 yards. Steve Frederick, 292. Maddock Jr., 290. Elise. I never changed Elise's name to Elise? What the fuck? I thought I did that a long time ago. 286 yards. Ben Hutchison, 283. Vernon McElroy, VMAC. Lee Himbarger, Imran Khan. 2 Raiders wideouts. Very similar stats. Evan Wall. Abe Froman. Dylan Cyberbones. There's Stu Gotts again. Beans got game says, I got 6 receiving touchdowns on a team that has the cheat on it. Not bad. Not bad at all right there, Bernard. Not bad at all. But it's kind of what's happening with the Dolphins right now, where Tyreek gets all the yardage and somebody else scores. I'm sure there's some I'm missing, so apologies, but we got to get through this quicker. There's 180 of y'all. Oh, Guy V having a really good season. Holy shit, 627 receiving. Legend having a good season as well. Sancho, 495 on the Cowboys. Rahul, 458 on the Packers. Jack Patillo, 441. Jeff Rubenstein. There's my man right there. There's the Nitro Rifle. Alex J. Sandoval. Damn. Looks like I'm better, OMG. What's up? Patrick Klepek, 398. Rory Powers. Matt Booty. George Neller. Bryce Hansen. John Drake. There's Laser Beam right there. Hey, there's Charlotte, 319. Yeah, DH, that would be a lot easier. But some of these aren't rookies, though. I don't always just create everybody. Some people I just rename. So, that's a little bit tougher. Drake Fisher. Bill Barks. Oh, there's Gav Murphy. RKG. Thomas and Brandon. Cuzzy P. 205 yards. Kevin Ace X. Wow, they look the same. It's almost like Madden should have better character creation. Chloe with 185 yards on the season. Chloe just doesn't have a quarterback. Chloe's got good, like, scores. Just doesn't have a quarterback to throw to her. Alana only has 146 yards. God damn, Matt Stafford. What are you doing? You got a 6'5" basketball player out there, dude. They're doing Andor. I don't know when Altered Rain, but they're doing it. All right, let's move on. Oh, it's happening on YouTube right now. Oh, got it. Yep, I'll be on Ragnarok and review tomorrow. Or the Ragnarok review, rather. I'm just going to scroll by here. There's a lot of fucking names. A lot of people. Penny Sewell. I've heard that name so many times. Who's the... is there any kind of funny best friends that's the best, like, blocker? There's no, like, pancake stat. There's only sacks allowed. That's lame, because you could have people in here who have only played, like, a game. Yeah, like, this dude's only played 7 downs, and he's allowed a sack, so he's here. Let's sort it by downs played. We'll also just maybe see, like, who's the worst. Steve Saylor. Pretty good. Only 2 sacks allowed in 448 downs played. That's amazing. Everybody send this to Steve Saylor. Screen cap this and send this out to Blind Gamer Steve. Let him know how it's popping off. Only allowed 2 sacks on the season. Michael Figueroa, 6 sacks allowed. Not great. I'm just scrolling until I see a kind of funny best friend. Danny O'Dwyer, 1 sack allowed. Pretty good. Hey, there's Nano. Nanosecond Gaming, nanobiologist, 1 sack allowed. Pretty good right there, Nano. The newly married Nanosecond. Alec Bobko, 2 sacks allowed. Kyle the Fish. Jesse Ehringer. I wonder if their downs played are so low because maybe they've gotten hurt. I'm not sure. Travis Willingham. Really good season for Travis Willingham. Holy cow. Grayson Watkins from Hang Time. Send this to Grayson. Let Grayson know. Only allowed 1 sack in 420 downs played. Smoke him if you got him. Aaron Greenberg. Is Dylan Johnson a created player or is that a real person? I can't tell if Dylan Johnson is a created player. That looks like a real person. I think that's a created player. I can't tell, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, I made Grayson 6'7" in the game too. It's hard to throw over him. Hard for the quarterback to throw over him. Max Gingold. Only 1 sack allowed. Wow, Max. Really good. Kevin Coelho. No sacks allowed for Kevin for the big dog. Jonathan Aguirre. 4 sacks. Not great, Jonathan. Roger Picorni. No sacks allowed either. Ride Dizzle. 4 sacks. Not super great, Ride Dizzle. Brand Mats. 5 sacks allowed. Oof. Rough. Oops, nope. I meant to go to AFC defense. What are we gonna sort this by? Let's sort this by interceptions. Drew Milliken. Wow, 3 picks from Drew Milliken. Damon Cashman. Brandon Post. Nick Campfire. Tommy Goodale. Let's see if any kind of funny best friends have picks. Dante White. The Great Wall of Kevin. I love that. Michael Padrone. Michael Hyam. Who else we got? All right. Now we're in the 0 category. So now we'll go to tackles. Now we'll sort by tackles. Cameron Abbott. The Reverend Cameron Abbott. Very nice season. Oh, no, those are assists. Shit. Tommy Goodale, 39 tackles. Nick Campfire, 39. Dominic Seafreeze, 35. JJ Baseball, who I named JJ Football in here, 32 tackles. Brennan Post, 30 tackles. Dante White, 29. Damon Cashman. Roland Bala, Casino Bala, 28 tackles. Jesus Cat, 26. Chris Cody, 26. Eric Bador. Somebody tweet this at Eric and just say, hey, you're doing great on the season so far. I also made Eric 5'9". He's a little honey badger back there. He's a little honey badger. Khalif Adams, 23 tackles and 9.5 sacks on the year. That's really good. James Willems. Nick Anderson. Drew Milliken. Let me sort by sacks. There's Lucy and Michael Hyam. It's going to be too many to go through. Don Vienna. Cassidy Coyote. That's Soul Porpoise, I believe. Elizabeth Fort, 16. Khalif second in the AFC in sacks. That's pretty damn good. Bruce Green, 7 sacks on the season. Tamor Hussein, 6.5. Eric DiCarlo, 3.5. Wow, the AFC is so much better at getting to the quarterback. Glenn Martin, 6.5. Alex Johnson, 5. Reggie Fils-Aimé, 5 sacks on the season. JD Neal, what up, JD? JD's got 5 sacks on the season. Paris Lilly, 5. Joey Takagami with 4.5. Nick Bosa with 4. I'm shocked Nick Bosa only has 4. I feel like I've seen Nick Bosa get to the quarterback a bunch in this season. Greg Miller, only 2.5. What a terrible season from Greg. Holy shit. Tim Geddes has the most field goals made this year. Luda Crisp with 6. Riley Patterson has 5. Gustavo Zamora with 5. Morgan Bondisi with 3. Daniel Samuano, 9 field goals made on the AFC. There's Esgar with 6. Jasic with 4. PS Switch, 3. There's Ray Narvaez has 3 in the year from Ray Narvaez. Lee Polero only has 2. Lee Polero, not great. Not great. Let's sort this by net average punt. That's the real stat to look at. Only one punter in the AFC, Nebula Soup. Anybody over here? I thought we had more. Oh, Barrett Courtney. That's right. We only have Barrett Courtney over there. Wow. What's the league looking like, gamers? What's the league looking like in terms of standings?
I always forget how to fucking do this. Is it just schedule and then something else? I feel bad for letting Andrea get sacked all the time. Okay, home button, X button. There we go. Thank you, chat. That's what I need. There it is. There's the X option way down there. Look how tiny that is, chat. How am I supposed to... And why is it on this screen also? It shouldn't... Why is it here? That's such a weird place to put it. Put it like here. Put X view standings there. What the fuck? Brad Trush, thanks for the Prime Gaming, Brad. Dolphins have the best record. Let's go to AFC. The Dolphins have the best record. 6-0. The Chiefs 5-1. The Colts 5-1. The Ravens 4-2. Broncos 4-2. There's a lot of people we know on the Chargers, so keep that in mind. We know a couple of players on the... We know a lot on the Steelers. Ray Narvaez and a lot of kind of funny best friends are on the Steelers. Several people we know on the Raiders with Jeff Grubb and company. Damn, the Bills are 2-4. That's unreal. The Texans are 0-5. Wow. The Giants are 6-0, just like in real life. Oh my goodness. The Giants are 6-0. Our Niners are 5-1. Vikings with Andrea Renee at quarterback. The Bucks with Paris Lilly and Gary Whitta and Janet Garcia and a whole bunch of kind of funny best friends are 4-2. The Rams got a bunch of kind of funny best friends, including Alana Pierce, Kevin Asex, the Spaceman. We got Chris Hanka on the Rams, 4-2. The Eagles are 4-2. The Saints are 3-3. Bears are 3-3. Lions are 2-3. Cowboys are 2-4. What the fuck? What the hell? The Packers are 2. Wow, the Packers year. Pretty accurate. That's unreal. And the Commanders are 1-5. Because fuck Daniel Snyder. Tanking for Wembanyama. Alright, y'all. I'm going to call the stream there. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you all hanging out. Screencast is happening right now, but I'm going to send this raid to Ray, who's not playing God of War. Ray's actually playing something else, but he has God of War in the title, so let's go laugh with him. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.